If you are feeling shaky, lightheaded, or having that like low blood sugar crash, I want to help you out with that, and you might need to do some tweaking on your carnivore diet. So your body is still transitioning from burning carbs for energy to burning fat. And this transition might take a little bit of time, so you might feel blood sugar lows early on in the carnivore diet. First things first, to keep your blood sugar stable, you need to be having enough fat. This is not a diet where we are eating lean meats. We are having ribeye, we're having really good cuts of meat with lots of good animal fat. Make sure that you're giving yourself this fuel because that's what your body needs right now. Don't be afraid to add butter or beef tallow to your meals. So make sure that if you're not getting a fatty cut of meat, add it. If you're having those blood sugar dips, you need to be eating more often. A lot of people are doing research on carnivore at the same time as hearing a lot of good evidence on the benefits of fasting. I don't recommend that you start this diet with fasting. I recommend that when you start carnivore, you're not trying to also fast. So make sure when you have those, if you are having those blood sugar lows, that you are eating consistent meals to keep your blood sugar stable, as your body is still adjusting to burning fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates. You know how sometimes you feel like you're hungry, but you're really thirsty? And once you have something to drink, you're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't even hungry. Sometimes you can be feeling like you're experiencing a low blood sugar when really you need electrolytes. So make sure that you get those electrolytes. Add salt to your foods, drink something like Element, and get your electrolytes because your body really needs that right now. So if crashes keep happening, your blood sugar crash will feel like an energy crash. If that's still happening to you, play around with your protein, your fat to protein ratio, increase your fat, lower your protein a bit, and make sure that you are eating those high fat meals. I will also say cutting back on coffee or dairy. If you're somebody that's super experiencing energy crashes, you might need to play around with cutting back on those things because sometimes those two things, coffee is going to increase your cortisol. Cortisol plays hand in hand with your blood sugar. And so you just want to make sure that if you're increasing your cortisol and it's coming back down, that you maybe take out coffee. The reason why I said dairy is because dairy also has an insulinogenic response. Your insulin will go up when you are eating it. Same thing with protein, actually. So if you're experiencing these ups and downs, remember when your blood sugar goes up, then you have those crashes. When your blood sugar goes up, then you have those crashes. And so things like increasing your fat, having a little bit of less protein, decreasing your coffee, maybe even, I always tell people in this series that I've been doing, where I've been getting all of these questions, I've been saying, don't start dairy until you're a while into carnivore because you don't want to have these blood sugar issues. Sometimes people overuse dairy on carnivore. I'll do a whole other post on that. But you want to make sure that if you're having those blood sugar crashes, you consider protein, caffeine, and dairy. If you're a longtime carnivore and you're here on this page just to celebrate being in the same community, why don't you also share what you have experienced that will help you and help others in this early stage of carnivore to avoid those energy crashes and those low blood sugar crashes. All right, I hope this helps.